I remember people telling me, you know, they were scared to go into my hospital room. They didn't know if I was going to be this depressed angel, you know, this angel, you know, that doesn't want to talk to anyone anymore. And they were all surprised. They came in the room and I had a big, bright smile in my face.
Angel Colon likes to be happy. He says everyone knows him as the person who laughs, who always lights up the room. The dark hours inside Pulse nearly changed all that.
I remember when they dragged me out, I could still hear gunshots inside, and it was still going on. And I just had a relief when I was able to be outside, which it was still very scary because, you know, there were still gunshots going on while I was on the ground outside. But it's, you know, it's a night that I will never, ever forget.
After the Pulse attack, Colon spent 3 weeks in the hospital recovering from several gunshot wounds and a broken leg. Time to think about what happened, and more important to him, about what he would do next.
Knowing that I had another, you know, I had another day there with my family. I could wake up again and see my family. That feeling is the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life.
He says the love from the community and from his family gave him the strength to heal, to walk again, and to spread a new message.
It's something that you can't really explain. It's so awesome knowing that a lot of people have our backs.
Colon wants to go back to being a Zumba instructor, but it's still a struggle. He's walking a lot better now and has another surgery in a few months. Grateful he has a second chance at life.
I would love to become a public speaker, you know, as far into the world as I can go and share my message. I would love to do that. And not just myself, but I want to bring, you know, the survivors with me, because it's just not my story. There's a lot of other stories that are so big. Like my story, you know, it's crazy and everything, but there's so many other stories that I've heard, and I've met so many other survivors, and I'm just like, wow, like we're all strong people.
Survivors like Jeff Rodriguez, his story just as amazing.
I think it's some miracle that I am alive. I'm not sure if I'm the miracle, but I know that I have many reasons to have passed away that night and even after, during surgeries and all my injuries, and I'm still here.
Rodriguez was in one of the bathrooms targeted by Mateen. He took bullets to his leg and collarbone, losing a lot of blood and almost passing out. He was right next to the wall, blown in by police, injured by flying concrete.
And they're like, get up, Jeff, you ready to get up? And I was like, you know, and then they lifted me up. I couldn't feel my leg. And I was like, I can't feel my leg, I can't feel my leg. And they lifted me up and like tried to stand on it. I couldn't, I couldn't. So they lifted me up by my arms, both of them, and then the SWAT or the police officers just dragged me out.
2 months in the hospital. He was one of the last to leave. Now, 7 surgeries later, he's faced a lot of challenges and admits it hasn't been easy.
The last five months have been bittersweet. They've been bittersweet because a lot of good things have happened, but it's been also a struggle, and there's been a lot of difficult moments. So, but you know, we get through them.
Physically, it's been tough. Rodriguez has spent most of his time in bed. He just started walking, most of the time with a cane. But like so many other survivors, what's touched him the most is how his life has given others meaning.
It's been very surprising to receive this kind of love and support from all over the place. You know, I'm still receiving packages and letters, handwritten letters, till this day.
Rodriguez is not exactly sure what's next, but does plan to make the most of it.
I do believe that I'm here for a purpose, and I think we spoke that one of them may be to be more vocal about gun laws.
He also wants to work in the entertainment field and travel. He could possibly move, knowing full well the pain will never be far away.
This will be with all of us for the rest of our lives. So we're gonna be, this will always be with us, always.
It's like a second chance that I got in life, and I can start fresh all over again.
Rodriguez and Colon both now understand they may never fully come to terms with the night of June 12th, but they're looking ahead and staying positive about the future.
I guess I'll have to take it day by day and, you know, make the best of this life that we have.
I want the whole world to know about our community. I want the whole world to know that we are not these negative people, you know, that are only about partying, that are only about, you know, fight. No, we are full of love, and I want the world, you know, to be able to support us as well.